Hello everyone, I'm Keen47, aka Wolfkeen, and I haven't done one of these in a while. This is an unboxing video. I haven't done an unboxing video in forever because I haven't really had anything I wanted to unbox in a while. I mean, this year I haven't really collected any collector's editions or anything like that. I haven't been able to collect any collector's editions. So, what happened is that, some backstory to this before I start talking about it. Back in November, I started saving money for my paintball gun. But my dad says he's going to help me buy a new computer, but I'm going to have to pay him back. So, I knew for a fact that once my dad buys me the new computer, even if I was to buy my paintball gun, I wouldn't have the money to go play paintball. So my paintball gun would just be collecting dust for until like May or June. So I thought, why am I going to buy a paintball gun that I'm not going to use until June when I could buy something else that I can use right now? And here it is, folks. The OUYA. The OUYA is basically an Android device console, which basically allows you to play Android device games on a 1080p TV. Now, I know what a lot of you are about to say, Wolfkeen, you're making a mistake! Well, the thing is, I don't have an Android device phone. I mean, I have one of those Obama phones, so I can't really enjoy the same games as other people can that have, Android devices. Apparently what the OUYA can do is that it allows you to play Android device games on, this console that you see right here, and allows you to play them on a TV, which is 1080p or something like that, using an HDMI. So I'm definitely interested in checking out what the OUYA has to offer because, well, I heard that a lot of Android device games are really good, and a lot of them are really fun. And plus, there's a couple of games that are on OUYA that you can check out, like Final Fantasy III and stuff like that. So, without further ado, let's unbox this beast. Now, before you ask, this costed me about $100. I bought an OUYA $25 card, so this way I can, have $25 on my account. So this way I can start buying games once I figure out what I like and what I don't like. So anyways, let's get to work on the console. As you can see, this is the front of the console. If you're asking, I'm sitting on my bed because my nephew's bed is set up at the moment. That's why I can't stand over there. But anyways, this is the front of the box. As you can see, the OUYA, you see the controller, and you see the slogan, which you probably can't see. It says right here, free to games. Right here, you have the side, which shows you its console specs and stuff like that, and also shows you what it comes with. Back here, you get to see the kind of games that they have, and they also, look, they have right here Final Fantasy III. Like, they have Final Fantasy III right here. I don't know what this is, and here's the dashboard. So basically what it says right here is every game is free to try. So what that means is that you're able to play any game you want to on the OUYA for free, and then if you like it, you can buy it so you can get the full version. But that's completely up to you. It's what's inside that matters. Now, the OUYA basically has some really cool specs behind it. Not a great amount of specs like the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Let me say this up front. Do not compare this to the 360 or the PS3. You're never going to enjoy it. Do not compare it to those consoles. This isn't trying to be one of the next generation consoles. This is trying to be something new, something independent. Get me? Like, this is trying to be something unique. Giving us the Android device games at our living room. I mean, I think that's a cool concept. I mean, come on, guys. If you can give Xbox One leniency for having it being an entertainment system, you can give the OUYA some leniency for being an Android device console. Give it a break. Alright, we got much more than gaming, and one more thing. And right here it says the little box inside this box has big dreams. And of course the labeling and all that bull crap. So that's what it looks like on the outside of the box. Let's unbox this thing. And yes, I'm using keys again. I've never used a box cutter in my life, so I'm going to continue using my keys as much as possible. I know for a fact you have to open both sides because this isn't, one of those boxes that you slip out like that. It's one of those push-out consoles, see? You push it out. So let's push it out. Oh, and I already dropped my controller. Great job. Ah, crap. I should have had it. Shit. Already dropped my controller. That's great. That's the last thing I need is to break my controller. And right here it says it. And right here it says it. And so begins the revolution. I know you're about to say, Wolfkeen, you broke it! No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And plus, even if I did break it, PS3 controllers can work on the OUYA. So, basically, here's what the OUYA looks like. Basically, here's the controller that I dropped like an idiot. As you can see, the controller looks vaguely the same like an Xbox 360 controller. As you can see, it looks vaguely the same like an Xbox 360 controller. It has O, U, Y, and A, OUYA. Has the thumbsticks. Thumbsticks feel pretty good. They don't feel like they have much resistance to them. D-pad's not bad. I definitely like the D-pad. I gotta take this plastic stuff off. Give me a second. Because there's some plastic on these controllers. You know, to preserve them and stuff like that. But I'm gonna get rid of them because they're just gonna annoy me more than they're gonna be helping me. Oh man, this stuff is stuck. But considering how long this console's probably been sitting around, I mean, like I said, guys, a lot of people are trying to compare this console to the 360 and the Xbox, and not the Xbox One, sorry, are trying to compare this console with the 360 and the PS3. You can't do that. I mean, honestly, you can't compare this console to the current consoles because that's never going to work. If you ask my honest opinion, this console should be, you know, looked at on its own merits, not on the merits of the current consoles, because then you're just going to not enjoy yourself with it. And I think there's one more. Yeah, there is. Right here on the D-pad, if I could take that off. Can I take that off? Yeah, I can. There we go. There we go. I took it off. Alright, there we go. And there's still more of this tape stuff. There's a lot of tape stuff, I know, guys. That's the problem with the OUYA. It has a lot of tape on it. But anyways, let me start talking for a little bit while I'm doing this. Basically, I got the idea of wanting to buy the OUYA from watching DSP Gaming, also known as Darkside Phil. I know a lot of my viewers are about to say, wait a minute, you watch Darkside Phil? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. He's actually one of the people that I go to for some of my games. I mean, he's the reason I bought Tokyo Jungle. He's the reason I bought The Walking Dead. He's the reason I bought a lot of my games. So, get me? Like, he's the reason I buy a lot of my games, and he's one of the reasons why I got the OUYA. So, anyways, I just took off all the plastic on the OUYA. It has pretty cool triggers on them. Like, the triggers, these back triggers feel a little weird, though. They have a little resistance. I mean, compared to the Xbox One. Yeah, they have a little resistance. And right here is supposed to be a touchpad, like the PS4. Like, you can, I know I'm not supposed to be comparing it to other consoles, but I'm just comparing the controller. It has like a touchpad right here, like the PS4, so you can actually move it around, like move the touchpad and use like a mouse setting. So that's the controller. Now let's move on to this thing. Holy shit, this is the smallest console I've ever seen. I mean, look at this. Look! Look at how small this is to my hand. I'm going to start taking this plastic off now. This is by far the smallest console I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I know the NVIDIA Shield is small too. I've seen the NVIDIA Shield, but this is probably the smallest video game console I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I don't think I've seen a console this small before. I know you're about to say, handhelds are small. I don't consider a handheld a console. I consider it more of a, you know, a portable device. So anyways, here it is, guys. Here's the OUYA, which is about the size of a Rubik's Cube. Right down here is the fan, which I think is a good thing. It has a fan inside of it. Right back here is all your jacks. As you can see, we got a power plug, an Ethernet cable, a USB, an HDMI, and a micro USB. And there's more of that sticky stuff on this thing too. I'm really liking the design of this console. It looks really sleek. Like, its sleek design is what's really pulling me in right now. And the power button's right up here. And it doesn't have too much resistance. As you can see right here, it says it right here. You probably can't see it, but it says right there, OUYA. There you go. You can probably see it. It says OUYA. So right there is the components. Now I'm going to open up the box a little bit more. Oh no. Look what it came with. AA batteries. Now I know what you're about to say. How do I put these AA batteries into this? Because there's no battery pack. There's no way I could put this in there. Well, let me open the batteries and I'll show you. Let me open the batteries and I'll show you. Because when I saw this, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. because I was like, you gotta be kidding me about, you know, the batteries going in there. There's no way that the OUYA console has the batteries going there, but it's true, it does. So basically, to get the batteries in, you have to take out these silver parts. Like, let me see if I can get these silver parts out rough and clumsy. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. What? I don't even know what they were thinking with that. Like, what? Okay, I gotta figure out where each side goes, because I could barely see, you know, the thing. I think it goes like that. Okay, now I just gotta put this back in. And there we go. The first battery is in. Now I just need to, where... Damn it, there it is. There's the next battery. I mean, this is weird, guys. I mean, look at this. Look at this. The way you open this is ridiculous. Look! You have to pull this off! What we... Okay, this is one problem I do have with the OUYA. What were they thinking with this battery design? Like, pull the face off? Who would think about this? Who would think about this? This is like something a child would do. Break the controller because they're frustrated. I mean, holy God. Who would think about this and say this is a viable option? With all honesty. But the cool thing is that it's not that hard to remove these pieces. Apparently, I'm feeling a magnet here. Like, I remember watching an unboxing about this video, and I'm feeling a magnet in there. So, now with the batteries in, it is a little heavier, but not too heavy. It actually feels okay in my hands. Okay, it's on. Look, I just, you see it's turned on. So now I know the batteries are in. Alright, let's move on to the next item. Next item on the agenda is the power cord. Here is the power cord for the OUYA. Right there. All you gotta do is stick it back here. Don't make a joke. All you gotta do is just stick it to the back of the OUYA and plug it in, and you're good to go. Put the controller right there. Can I turn this off? I don't know how to turn this off. It keeps blinking. Whatever. I'll leave it alone. Maybe it'll turn off on its own. And finally, the last item on the list in the OUYA box is the... Right here is the HDMI cable. So right here is the HDMI cable. Right here is the HDMI cable, which you can connect to the back of the OUYA. So like before, just turn it around and plug it in. And there we go. Now I know what you're about to ask, what does it have, the OUYA? Like, does it have Wi-Fi capability? Yes, it does. The OUYA does have Wi-Fi capability. I don't know how good is it though. I have to really test it. Basically, the OUYA has Wi-Fi capability, but it also has an Ethernet cable port, as you saw. Also, the OUYA has a USB drive. Like, it only has 8 gigs of memory, but considering how small Android device games are, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's okay. But I know a lot of people will ask, is there any way to add more memory to the OUYA? There is. All you gotta do is plug in a USB. Like, if you have a 32 gig USB, that's more memory for your OUYA. So, basically, that's how you get more memory for your OUYA, just by plugging in a 32 gig USB. So there we go, guys. This is the OUYA. Like, this is the OUYA console. $100 at GameStop or on Amazon.com. If you're interested in this, then you know what to do. Basically, you can buy the OUYA at GameStop or at Amazon.com for about $100. I heard a brand new OUYA is coming out, a 16 gigabyte OUYA for $130. That's coming out in December. So if you want to get the OUYA, but you want to get more memory, you could wait for the OUYA 2. Not the OUYA 2, sorry, the OUYA 16 gigabyte, which is known as a special edition. So there we go, guys. That's my unboxing of the OUYA. I know you're about to ask, will I do gameplay of the OUYA? I can't, because they have HDCP, and I don't have a capture card that can use HDMI. But what I'm probably going to do is, I'll probably see if I can buy a splitter, or talk to my friend about getting a splitter, so this way I can actually try and use the OUYA and record gameplay of the OUYA. Maybe I'll actually have a couple of ideas for the OUYA. So, until next time, guys, I'm Keenon47, aka Wolfkeen, and I hope you enjoyed this brand new unboxing. Hopefully I'll have more next year when I start, trying to get new things. So until next time, take care.